Well, I keep saying it like a broken record, folks, but what a night it is indeed has been. And we have 2 more matches before we officially close the show. And they are very high-stake matches because the Women's Championship is on the line first with this woman right here, the role model, Bayley, renewing an old rivalry with one of her former closest friends in the business, Sasha Banks, now a woman that is power hungry, obsessed with being on top, obsessed with being the face of the women's division, and will do anything at any cost to keep that championship around her waist, including surrounding herself with other successful female athletes. Of course, we've seen her assemble quite the team on Monday Night Raw as of late that have become to have been known as Banks Corporation. Of course, the women's tag team champions, Brianna Brandy and Kiana James, as well as a woman that has been touted to be the future of women's wrestling, Mariah May, as Sasha Banks comes down to the ring with that WWE Women's Championship in tow, the title that she won at WrestleMania. As a matter of fact, a match that this woman right here, the role model Bayley, that she will be competing against tonight, was involved in. It was indeed the 4 Horsewomen Fatal 4-Way, a match that has been speculated for years, finally happened here on the JPG channel this past year at WrestleMania, and a match of epic proportions is what it was, but so will this match be, because Sasha Banks, the boss, is getting back in the ring one-on-one this time, singles competition against the role model Bayley. Like I said, a historic rivalry. These 2 women have stories that they could tell all the way until their deathbed about each other, about facing each other, about being the women's tag team champions together. Like I said, there's so much history throughout this match. It's certainly personal for both women involved, Sasha Banks and Bayley. Bayley, on the other hand, not only is it personal that she's facing Sasha Banks, this has also been a long time coming. It's been a while since Bayley has been afforded a championship opportunity like this in quite some time. Meanwhile, Sasha Banks has held the women's championship more than twice here in Universe Mode since returning. Last year, Sasha Banks was champion all the way up until the Royal Rumble. We'll see how far she could take the championship over here on Monday Night Raw this time. Throughout this year, as Bayley and Banks lock up in the square circle for the first time in over 5 years. Well past 5 years, as a matter of fact. It has been a long time coming for these 2 women to be in the ring together, one-on-one. It's almost fitting that this match in particular, and John Cena and Randy Orton are our 2 last matches of the night, because both of these have the history on their side, and both of these are certainly going to be 2 epic matches, as Banks now sends Bayley into the corner. Elbow strike right to the jaw. We've seen a lot of forearm strikes used here tonight throughout all the matches. Now, what a huge elbow strike right to the face of Bayley. My God. Sasha Banks being the aggressor in the early goings of this one. Now sending Bayley back into the corner. Oh, Bayley, though, with a nice counter. As now the role model comes back swinging. Sends Sasha Banks' head down to the mat. Role model Bayley has been trying to get this match for weeks. Having to jump through hoops for just a singles opportunity against Sasha Banks. Ever since she was the one that Banks pinned at WrestleMania to become champion, Bayley has had a vendetta against her former best friend, Sasha Banks. Now sending Bayley back into the ring. Bayley and Becky Lynch teamed up at one point to take on Sasha Banks's, I guess, proteges, if you will, of Brianna Brandy and Kiana James. It was actually Brandy and James's debut match as a tag team that they took on Bayley and Becky Lynch. That being at Backlash. A match that really helped put them on the map, so to speak, is now, went for a senton. Bayley and Lynch even went for the women's tag team championships, but every time that they tried to, Banks Corporation was there to foil their plans. And it was last month at Money in the Bank that Lynch and Bayley were involved in a 6-woman tornado tag team match that saw Kiana James and Brianna Brandy walk out as the brand new women's tag team champions. And the rest is history, as they say, as another Hurricane Rana hits. Sasha Banks appears to be on her A game here tonight. Meanwhile, Bayley has not been able to get out of the woodworks. Nice reversal that time by Bayley, though, trying to shift the momentum here. Big chop to the chest, averted once again. Sasha with a kick right to the face. And Banks talking some smack to the Saudi crowd. Another chop averted. Like I said, these two women, you're going to see a lot of reversals in this match. These two women know each other like the back of their own hands. And just as I was mentioning with the Ring General and Cody Rhodes match, when you do know your competitor and you've been in the ring before with them, you look to kind of throw them off their game by switching up your own. And that's exactly what Sasha's trying to do here by throwing these heavy haymakers and sticking to a more violent version of herself. A striking competitor side of Sasha here tonight as she gets a kick out. And now Bayley sending her into the corner. Big kick right to the midsection, averted by Banks. Back and forth this one goes, though, as Sasha Banks, strike right to the face. Now, wait a minute. Bayley out of nowhere. Got caught off guard. A Bayley to belly connects. And now Bayley, I think she was going to go for the kill right then and there, but Banks had to turn that one around. Look at this, jumping Meteora. A jumping Meteora by Banks. Almost got Bayley off guard there. I'll tell you what caught Banks off guard is that Bayley to belly out of nowhere, and all of a sudden Banks has really picked up the pace since she's been able to keep control of this one. That's how quickly Bayley can throw something Sasha's way that could put her away. And that championship reign of hers is now, look at this. Another elbow right to the jaw. Bayley now putting Sasha on the ropes here. And now, wait a minute. Sasha sends her crashing down to the floor. And now Banks is calling up her former best friend. Sasha Banks looking to take to the sky. Suicide dive connects. Sasha Banks feeding off the energy just like so many of our superstars have here tonight. Sasha now calling Bayley up to her feet. Look out. A huge springboard crossbody. Almost Stephanie Vaquer-esque, if you ask me, and maybe that was a little bit of a warning shot sent to Vaquer, because the winner of this match will indeed meet Vaquer at SummerSlam for that women's championship. And now Banks and Bayley trading shots in the middle of the ring, just like Vaquer and Stratton did in their match. Certainly some similarities between those two matches. The only difference being is that this match is a long-awaited match. That was a first-time ever match. As now Bayley got the better end that time. Sends Banks on the top rope here. Banks, though, out of harm's way. And now, wait a minute. Oh, no, Bayley. Oh, I thought she was going to go for a German suplex, but just sends her right down to the mat. Smack to the head. A little bit of mind games playing here from the role model. Count of 2 as Bayley thinks about her next best maneuver here as Banks is worn out. This could be Bayley's opportunity. Goes high risk, gets the elbow drop just as Banks was trying to peel her head off the canvas. Goes for the cover, count of 2. Banks again has to get the shoulder out. This is not looking good for our women's champion. Bayley is rocking and rolling here, looking to deliver the Rose plan, I believe, but Banks able to get the reversal in the nick of time. And oh, wait a minute here. Oh, a big forearm strike into the Bulldog. Connects for Sasha. And now once again sending Bayley into the corner here. Lifts her up. Wait, catches her with her feet. Oh, and sends her face first into the turnbuckle. Creative stuff from the boss here tonight. The boss, the woman that has called herself the CEO of Banks Corporation. Obviously the leader of Banks Corporation. Look at that, a Meteora to Bayley. Bayley tried to actually, I think, twist her body to kind of counteract it, but it almost effectively turned into a Bulldog with knees at that point. Sasha Banks is so innovative. I mean, we mentioned how many, just countless performers I'm sure these two women inspired with their match all those years ago at TakeOver Brooklyn. And now look at this, Sasha Banks into a beautiful roll-up attempt. Bayley, though, shifting her weight. 1, 2. No, Sasha has to get out just in the nick of time. And now, wait a minute. Now it's Sasha. Oh, getting caught off guard that time. Sends Banks back into the corner again. Catches her with those feet into the corner. Bayley's out here. This could be Banks' opportunity, but Bayley trying to go to the outside where it might be just a little bit safer. Sasha sends her crashing down, though. And now Sasha Banks calling Bayley up to her feet here. What does she have planned? A Meteor off the apron. Sasha now is again calling Bayley up to her feet. This time she's on the damn barricade. A Meteor off the barricade. And I think Sasha might have hurt her knees in the process. A Meteor off the barricade was not enough to keep Bayley stunned, though, as Bayley gets back into this one. And now Sasha going off the rope. Oh, right into referee Charles Robinson. Big drop kick. Big drop kick by Sasha. 2 Meteoras on the outside. And still Bayley is in the fight here tonight. As Sasha now working over the limbs of Bayley, the legs. And a big strike right to the face. Nothing pretty about it, but effective nonetheless. As now Sasha going for some in the corner that time, but Bayley was setting up for another Bayley to belly, but Sasha able to keep her distance momentarily. Big strike right to the jaw. Back and forth these two go. And a big strike right to the midsection of Bayley, and now look out, a tornado DDT from Sasha Banks. Now Sasha going for another cheap victory, goes for the crucifix roll-up this time. Bayley could be in trouble, has to kick. And now Sasha Banks calling Bayley up to her feet. Look out here. Oh, you got to be kidding me, of Bayley to belly of her own. A Bayley to belly of her own in the center of the ring. Bayley's got a kick out. And I didn't realize that there's a bloody gash over the forehead of Bayley. Like I said, these two former best friends, now bitter rivals. And it is showing. As now Sasha went off the ropes. Bayley kept her distance. But now Sasha Banks fighting back here. Bayley now in a world of trouble as Sasha Banks again tries to go off the ropes, and again a Bayley to belly connects. This time Bayley wastes no time. Bayley wastes no time and connects with the Rose Plant. The Rose Plant to secure the Women's Championship and head into SummerSlam. No, Sasha just peels the shoulder out. My goodness gracious, are we in for one here tonight? Bayley trying to set Sasha up here. Wait a minute. Look at the strength of the boss. Catching her former best friend and delivering the goods. And now, wait a minute. Banks calling Bayley up to her feet here. Calling Bayley up to her feet here. You know what she's going for. The Banks statement. The Banks statement is cinched in. The Banks statement is cinched in the center of the ring almost. Bayley needs to shift her body, try and get a reversal. Maybe even we've seen people try to do a pinfall attempt out as well. That's exactly what she's going for. Look out here. Charles Robinson in perfect position. No, Banks just got the shoulder out. And now Sasha now sending Bayley off the ropes here. Look out. Oh no, wait a minute, right into the crossface. Right into the crossface. Crossface is cinched in. The Banks statement and then the crossface. Bayley is trying to fight out here. She's trying to fight out. Bayley needs to again shift her weight. And she's able to. And now, wait a minute, Bayley went for a submission attempt, I believe. But no, oh wait, she got it this time. A guillotine. A guillotine on Sasha Banks. A submission specialist of her own. Imagine if she submits to Bayley. How detrimental that would be to the ego of the CEO. As now, wait a minute, Banks. And now, oh, what a huge forearm strike. And a clubbing blow to the back. And now Bayley went for a lariat. But Banks, oh, nice reversal by Bayley. Trips the legs. Bayley now getting innovative here. A bridged pin. Goes for the cover, almost got it. The damage is done to Sasha, though, and Bayley recognizes it. Bayley knows that. Oh, no, wait a minute. Banks. Nice reversal that time. And now, wait a minute here. Jockeying for position in this late on in the match. Look at this. A Luthez Prez just into a huge head slam from Bayley. Oh, and takes her out with the running crossbody. Now it's Bayley sending, oh, Sasha right into the corner. Kick right to the midsection now of Sasha. Sends her off the ropes with a gun stun. And now, wait a minute, Bayley now turns Sasha Banks inside out with an Indian Deathlock. The Indian Deathlock submission cinched in the center of the ring. Sasha's in trouble. Is Sasha going to submit right here in Saudi Arabia? What a headline that would be. Sasha, though, a clever reversal and just a smack right to the face, perhaps to the open wound. Sasha doesn't give a damn at this point. She sends Bayley off the ropes again. Look out here. Tornado DDT. A tilt-a-whirl tornado DDT. Spikes Bayley right on her head. Count of 2. No, Bayley has to get the shoulder out. What a match. What a show. And we're not done just yet, folks. We still have Cena and Orton one final time. Sasha now off the ropes with a beautiful arm drag. Goes for the cover. Banks could get it right here, but no, Bayley gets the shoulder out. And now Sasha, perhaps frustration is settling in for the boss. She's got Bayley right on the ropes. Double knees to the midsection. A double knee to the midsection maneuver. And now wait a minute. Frog splash. Eat your heart out, Eddie Guerrero. 1, 2. No, Bayley again with the shoulder out. Tremendous stuff out of these two. And now wait a minute. Bayley kicks Banks right off her. And now Bayley, full head of steam, a spear into the corner. And now goes for a kick, but Banks with a nice reversal. Banks with a nice reversal, and now jumping Meteora again. Those Meteoras have really come in clutch for Sasha here tonight. And now wait a minute, both of these ladies are absolutely spent. A huge Hurricane Rana connects for Sasha. And now wait a minute, Banks now off the ropes. We mentioned the Meteoras. There goes another one. Bayley, though, wise enough to roll at least a little bit out of harm's way that time. But Banks trapping the arms of Bayley. More damage to the back, no doubt about it, setting up for another version of the Banks statement. Now, wait a minute, just like I said, there it is, a third time. A third time the Banks statement is cinched in. A third time the Banks statement is cinched in. And now, wait a minute. No, Bayley with an elbow right to the face. Elbow right to the face is now Bayley. Oh, another one. All these elbows are connecting their mark, I should say. And now, oh, a huge elbow strike right to the face. And now again, Bayley with a clubbing blow to the back. Sends Sasha back into the corner. Oh, a huge double arm club to the chest. Bayley again sending Banks into the corner here. Bayley now sends Banks out to the floor. What has she got planned here? Look out. Oh, a baseball slide drop kick. A baseball slide drop kick, and now Bayley's calling Banks up to her feet. Bayley with a huge elbow right to the face. The role model could be moments away from putting this thing to bed. As now she calls Sasha up to her feet. One final time here. Goes for another version of the Rose Plant. A Rose Plant connects to Sasha Banks for the champion. No! Banks gets the shoulder out again of a second Rose Plant. You've got to be kidding me. Now Banks a knee strike right to the face. These two going back and forth. Something has to give at some point during this match. And now, wait a minute, Bayley now taking a page out of Sasha's playbook with the knees into the corner. We have seen these two replicate each other's offense more than once in this match.
And what more can Bayley have in store for a woman that she once called her best friend, Sasha Banks? These two have thrown everything at one another. Sasha Banks trying to fight off the role model, but Bayley absolutely relentless. And wait a minute. Oh, look at these elbows straight to the neck. I think I know exactly what Bayley's going for. We saw it all those years ago in Brooklyn. We're seeing it here tonight in Saudi Arabia. An avalanche poison Rana to the boss. Bayley with the avalanche poison Rana pulling out all the stops. 1, 2. No, it's still not enough. My God. This is truly awesome, folks. What a match we are seeing.
And now, wait a minute, Bayley now sending her into the corner with a huge suplex. And Banks trying to crawl to those ropes. And a big strike right to the face. Bayley setting Banks up for some here. Bayley going top rope now. Top rope for Bayley. Big crossbody connects. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Almost got it. Now Banks sending Sasha. Well, Sasha is Sasha Banks, but I'm saying Banks sending Bayley into the corner that time. And now Banks. Oh, big strike right to the face. And a huge elbow right to the face of Sasha Banks. Knee strike. Now look how Bayley sends her over with a suplex. Both these women are absolutely spent. Bayley now getting back up to her feet before Sasha was able to. Bayley going top rope, going for another elbow drop. Hit it earlier, got it again. Got the elbow drop again. Sasha's out. And now Sasha again with a kick out. This woman is at her absolute peak right now. And now Bayley sends Sasha Banks up here. What the hell she got planned here? You gotta be kidding me. An avalanche, Bayley to belly. The avalanche, Bayley to belly connects. Count of no. What the hell? How the hell is Sasha still in this one? How the hell is she still in this one? She might not be for long because a third time Bayley is cinching in a submission maneuver. The Indian Deathlock is put in once again. The damage has been done to a woman she once called her best friend in this business. Banks with a smack to the face. And out. Oh, a kick to the midsection. These two are absolutely just ready to hang it up. But no one wants to give an inch. And now, wait a minute, Sasha Banks now. Big strike averted. Bayley. Big drop kick from Banks. Elbow right to the face. Another drop kick connects. Sasha Banks really starting to get a groove back into this one. There's now look out here. Sasha with a power bomb. Power bomb connects to Bayley. Now Bayley does not want to be there. As look out. Oh, knees right into the face of Bayley. Sasha now goes top rope. Calls Bayley up to her feet. And a meteora from the top rope. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. No. Bayley again with the shoulder out. Now Sasha has to be questioning to herself, what's it going to take to put away her best friend? And now, wait a minute, Banks, what the hell she got up her for a tombstone? No, turns it around into a face buster. A lung blower, tombstone pile driver-esque maneuver, and Bayley still kicks out. Banks is throwing everything that we haven't even seen out of her playbook yet at Bayley. Another strike right to the face. At some point, you gotta question. You gotta question what's left of these competitors. Another Bayley to belly. Goes for the cover again, and Sasha again with a kick out. And now, wait a minute, Sasha with the roll up. Sasha with the roll up. 1, 2, 3. She got her. Sasha got Bayley with the roll-up. A second attempt at the roll-up. Put away Bayley. My goodness, what a match, folks. What a match we just witnessed between Banks and Bayley. Took everything out of these two women to get for one of them to even get the job done. Obviously, even if it's been so long since the last time these two have competed against each other, when you travel the world together, when you're your former best friends, it's almost like riding a bike. As soon as you get in the ring with one another, You know each other's offense. You know what someone's going to hit next. So at that point, you got to start thinking outside the box. And we've seen both women do that here tonight. Bayley put up one hell of an effort in trying to pry that championship away from Sasha. But at the end of the day, the CEO remains on top of the women's division with a sneaky victory over Bayley. What a performance from that woman right there. Whether you love her or you hate her, she is the boss. She is the statement maker. And she is the staple of this women's division, the blueprint of this women's division. Ladies and gentlemen, it is finally time for our main event. And an incredible night has been in Saudi Arabia up to this point, but something tells me that the fever pitch is about to reach a whole new level because two absolute future Hall of Famers, two absolute certified legends are about to do battle for one final time. The Viper, Randy Orton, the leader of the C Nation, the man that lives by the moniker hustle, loyalty, and respect, although hasn't been shown a lot of that last one as of late. The greatest of all time, touted by many, John Cena, getting ready for one final match. Cena, he's been chopping at the bit to get back into the ring with Randy Orton after all these years. And Orton will give him that opportunity here tonight because Orton got into the face of John Cena a few weeks ago, letting Cena know that, hey, this is not the John Cena that I know and can call a brother and called a brother and went to war with and shared meals with and traveled the road together with and grew up in this business with. I mean, these guys both came from the promotion OVW all the way back in 2002. That's how far you can date back the history between these two individuals. I mean, as a matter of fact, Randy Orton's gear here tonight is a bit of an homage to his debut gear in WWE, the classic blue and yellow that we see Orton wearing here tonight. Meanwhile, as the very dark monotone, just lifeless Titantron of John Cena's appears as the undisputed WWE champion gets ready to, well, he would say go to work, but I don't even know if he enjoys his job at this point. John Cena walking into Saudi Arabia, a man completely unfavored, apparently, which is a very, I don't know, an awkward sighting because throughout these two men's rivalry, it's almost always been Randy Orton as the bad guy, the prenuptial bad guy, if you will, when it comes to the story. Normally, Cena is, this good guy that's trying to rid the evil that is the legend killer, that is the Viper, Randy Orton. Everybody remembers the menacing 2009 Randy Orton, bald-headed, savage, psychopath, a man that was operating on only one time, and that is Demon. But now, these days, Randy Orton has turned a new leaf, and he seems to be in the crowd's favor here tonight, which is certainly a different feeling for John Cena. He's normally used to having the crowd behind him, but how can you blame the crowd for reacting the way they've been reacting to Cena with how he's been treating them recently? John Cena, in his final year in this business, has finally decided to turn his back away from the fans and I guess focused on himself of all people. A man that is normally pretty selfless has turned into a very selfish individual. Cena had a one final match just last month at Money in the Bank against CM Punk. Now this month he finds himself in the ring with another epic adversary of his in Randy Orton, a man that is no stranger to world championships. As a matter of fact, before Cody Rhodes won that championship, it was Randy Orton that held that belt for nearly over a year. Orton trying to get it back here tonight, pry it off the hands of his greatest rival in John Cena. Here we go. And Orton immediately swinging for the fences, but Cena with a headbutt. Again goes for a strike, and John Cena again with a headbutt to Orton. Very uncharacteristic approach for Cena, delivering some headbutts. And Orton going to come back with one of his own, but again another headbutt. Man, I don't think I've ever seen John Cena deliver a headbutt in my entire life of watching this man do his work. And now Randy Orton, has Cena right on the shoulders. Cena immediately goes right to the arm. And now, wait a minute. Almost a five-knuckle shuffle-esque maneuver that time from Orton. Cena gets the kick out, though. Neither of these men can afford to lose this match, nor want to lose this match, knowing it's the last time that these two will be in the ring together. Randy Orton with a Samoan drop. Thinking outside the box here tonight is the Viper. And a big running elbow strike right to the heart. Orton already has a victory over LA Knight this past Monday night to warm himself up for this match. Cena, as we mentioned, coming off a huge victory over CM Punk, and not to mention the bigger victory against a man that I guess he will see for a rematch at SummerSlam if he walks away with this victory. It's funny because Cody Rhodes has history with both these individuals, Orton and Cena. It would not be no strange coincidence to see Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton back at SummerSlam 1 year later either. We're going to find out who's walking away with the championship right now. Cena has Orton on his shoulders and takes him out with an electric chair face buster. Orton has to get the shoulder out. And now, wait a minute, Randy Orton immediately trying to go John Cena right onto the ropes for a draping DDT, and he connects with it. Draping DDT, and I think that cut open Cena. I think the draping DDT cut open Cena, and Orton biding his time right now. Double axe handle right to the face. Goes for the cover. Orton could be moments away from getting that championship, but John Cena gets the shoulder out. Now, wait a minute. Orton not getting paid by the hour here tonight. Going for the RKO already. John Cena, though, reversing it into a huge power slam. Cena reversing into a huge power slam that time. And now has Orton scouted. Sends Orton off the ropes. And look out, big back body drop connects. Just when you thought Orton might have this thing put to bed, here comes Cena. That's been the story of their rivalry. Every time that you think Orton has Cena dead to rights, Cena rises up from the ashes and usually comes up in victory, as a matter of fact. As now Orton again calling Cena up to his feet for a second time. Thought he was going to try and deliver another RKO. This time tries to send Cena off his shoulders once again. Now, wait a minute. John Cena goes for the ankle, but Orton not letting that one slide. Oh, John Cena with a huge elbow right to the face and a big bulldog. Big bulldog to the Viper. And now Cena, wait a minute, getting out of his wheelhouse with a sunset flip. Sunset flip powerbomb, and I think that bulldog busted open Orton, and now both these men are bleeding. A lot of blood here tonight in Saudi Arabia, of all places. And a big strike right to that open wound. clubbing blow to the back. And now John Cena. Big strike right to the face of Orton. Look out here. John Cena lifts him up. Sends him down. Goes for the cover. Only a 1 count. And now Cena again goes to put him down, but Orton with a nice reversal. And now Cena crawling his way out of harm's way. Orton's fired up here. Orton now, big clothesline to the outside, sends Cena crashing down to the floor. And now Randy Orton sends Cena onto the turnbuckle this time. Look out here. Oh! Big face right into the announce table is now Cena trying to find his way out of harm's way. Cena now clothesline averted by Orton. And now Randy Orton, look out here. Oh, neck first goes John. And now Randy Orton here. Oh, a big back suplex. Orton now taking apart this announce table. This is getting serious here. Orton and Cena. Oh, what the hell is John, or I should say Randy, have in store for Cena here? Oh no, wait a minute. Wait a minute. A back suplex right onto the announce table. My God. And now Randy gets Cena back into the ring here. This could be Randy's opening. As now Orton calling Cena back up to his feet. The damage is done. The damage is done. RKO connects. The RKO to Cena for the WWE Championship, but no, Cena peels that shoulder off the mat. A very familiar sight for Mr. Orton. But now Randy turning Cena around into a Boston Crab. Like I said, thinking a little bit out of his wheelhouse. Cena is in a bad position here. Sweeps the leg of Randy, though. Now, unrelentless is Orton, but Cena fighting back here. And now, wait a minute, goes for the AA. Connects! The AA out of nowhere, count of 1, 2. Orton peels the shoulder again. Cena thought he had it. 1. Cena thought he had it. 1. He's calling Randy up to his feet. And now a double axe handle averted this time from Orton. Now Randy Orton with a DDT right to the face of Cena. Stomps right to the face and arm and legs of John Cena. These patent Orton stomps. As now Randy Orton getting Cena back up on his feet here. Strikes to the face. Sends Cena back out to the floor. Now stomp right to the midsection from the Viper. Oh, and a shot right to the face of Cena. And now again it's Randy. Again, it's Randy's got Cena right on the announce table. A second back suplex on the announce table. One hell of a maneuver by Orton. There's now Cena. Now he has Orton on his shoulders. A little bit of a payback for Cena. Sends him crashing face first. And now John peeling away at the ankle of Orton. Normally, this newfound attitude of Cena would warrant the count out. He would allow it, but some tells me that there's a whole lot of pride on the line for Cena in this match, as now he sends Orton on the announce table himself. And a big face a clubbing shot to the face on the announce table. Cena now Was going for some, but Orton swept the leg. And now look at this. Huge strikes to the face from Orton. Opening up a gash that Cena had opened up earlier in this match. Now a stomp to the face from Orton. Orton stomps again here on the outside. Now, wait a minute. Orton now getting ever so closely to the count of 10. Big clothesline reverted. Now Orton's going to have to break that count, and he does just in the nick of time. Cena now sending Orton into the barricade. This time hits a huge clothesline. Huge clothesline to the barricade, and now Cena has Orton down and out here. You gotta be kidding me. We've seen this from Cena before. He put Punk through the announce table last month. This time it's Orton. An attitude adjustment through the announce table. And Cena's not done there just yet. He sends Orton back into the ring. This could be it. Cena goes for the cover. Orton's out. 1, 2. No, Orton just has to get that shoulder off the mat. And now look out here, Cena. Cena now, no, got caught with another RKO. I think Cena was going off the ropes for a shoulder tackle, but no. And Randy now, frustration could be settling in for the Viper. And now he goes to work on Cena. And now, wait a minute, John Cena with a reversal of his own. Cena now goes off the rope. Springboard stunner connects. And now it's Cena calling for the end once more. Going for that attitude adjustment perhaps again. But now John Cena goes second rope instead. Again, getting a little innovative with a huge DDT. Cena now off the second rope once more. Goes for an elbow drop. And now he goes for the cover again. Count of 2, Orton has to get the shoulder out. Cena now top rope this time. Top rope for Cena. Oh, no, I was going to say the 5-knuckle shuffle, but no water in the pool whatsoever. Is now Orton with the Lutte des Prez. Orton finding a way back into this one. Strikes right to the face. And sends Cena back into the turnbuckle. Cena, though, with a nice reversal. Cena looking to get a big run up here. Orton is groggy in the corner. Goes for a clothesline. Orton had it scouted. And now Orton, a shot right to the face of Cena, rendering him almost unconscious at this point. Orton sending Cena onto that turnbuckle, on the top turnbuckle, to deliver a big superplex. And now Cena is in trouble. He rolled to the outside. He thought he was going to be safe there, but this is Randy Orton we're talking about. You're not safe when you're in the ring with the Viper. Another draping DDT. Goes for the cover once more. Count of 2. No! Cena has survived everything that Orton has had to throw at him. Oh, a huge uppercut. Huge uppercut connects, makes its mark. And another uppercut for good measure. You can see the frustration is certainly starting to settle in on Orton. Oh, drapes his neck once more. A huge clothesline. No, Cena with a clever reversal. Now Orton was trying to get out of harm's way that time, but wait a minute, ducks the clothesline. Oh no, all of a sudden this is vintage Cena. This is vintage Cena we're seeing now. Orton goes for the ride. The double shoulder tackle into the back suplex. The double shoulder tackle into the twisting powerbomb from Cena. Goes for the 5-knuckle shuffle and connects. As now Cena calls Orton up to his feet. Orton's out. Orton's out. And now, wait a minute, Cena. Oh, I was going to say, you think he's going for a crossroads? No, he turns it into an attitude adjustment. I thought he was about to throw a diss at Cody Rhodes before their rematch. Oh, no, Orton gets the shoulder out. Cena can't believe it. Cena can't believe it. Orton is still in the fight here tonight. There's still fight left in the Viper. This one final match is not over yet. Strike to the back from Cena. And now, wait a minute. Oh, Orton delivers another RKO. Another RKO, but I don't think Orton thinks that's enough. Orton has Cena on the top rope here. What the hell can the Viper be planning? This has been an absolute war between these two. Announce tables has been broken. RKOs and attitude adjustments have been thrown out. And we're about to see a super RKO. A super RKO from the Viper. John's out. The championship is as good as gone. You've got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. How the hell did John Cena survive that? I guess we'll never know because Orton is lining up for the punk kick and he connects. The punk kick connects to Cena. Oh, no. A punk kick? A punk kick is not enough. Randy Orton went to the deepest and darkest places in his mind to deliver a pump kick. And it still was not enough. Orton cannot believe what he's seeing here. Cena with an attitude adjustment. Cena with the attitude adjustment, and now that's got to be it here. Orton with another kick out. Orton with another kick out. Cena, I don't even know if he's amazed at this point at just what Randy Orton can still do in this match. John now has Orton on the top rope. Sends Orton crashing down. With a huge superplex. Cena now going off the top rope here. Look out. Oh, a 5-knuckle shuffle off the top rope. Orton is out. Orton's out. Cena has Orton. He's putting Orton on the top rope here. We just saw an avalanche RKO. I think I know exactly what Cena's going for. It's how he put Punk away. An avalanche attitude. No! Randy Orton reverses with a bulldog off the top. Orton refused to be denied. Cena's out. Cena's out. Orton going to go off the top rope. And now, oh, Cena with a reversal. Cena with a reversal. And now a strike right to the midsection. And a drop kick from Cena. Cena now trading blows back and forth with Randy. Connects with another RKO. No. Luthez Perez. And now it, oh, strikes right to the face. Orton trying to drag Cena into the middle of the ring. Whatever's left of Cena. And deliver those. Oh, no. John Cena with a nice reversal, though. And now, wait a minute. Cena has Orton up. Cena has Orton up for an attitude adjustment. And rolls through into a second attitude adjustment. Connects with it. John Cena to pin his most famous adversary one final time here in Saudi Arabia. What a war we just witnessed between these two individuals. What a match. Orton and Cena leaving it all out there on the line. We saw the avalanche RKO from Randy Orton later on in the match. We saw Cena attempt an avalanche attitude adjustment but it was to no avail. Randy Orton had a reversal for almost everything in this match, as you would against an opponent that you've been facing for as long as Randy Orton has. We mentioned in the Bayley and Banks match, it's like riding a bike. Once you get back in the ring with your greatest adversary, all of it comes flushing back to your brain as to their entire move set, exactly what they're going to throw at you, exactly when, their timings and everything. Like, Orton and Cena could not find a window of opportunity throughout this entire match. They had to take every chance given. At the end of the day, it was John Cena, love him or hate him at this point in his career, still able to get the job done, and now a date with Destiny. Although not a date that Cena is going to be looking forward to. John Cena and Cody Rhodes will indeed run it back in Cleveland at SummerSlam. Until then, folks, it has been one hell of a night in Saudi Arabia. Thank you for joining me and watching some great professional wrestling, and I'll see y'all all.
Wait just a minute. I was just about to bid my farewells, but it looks like the champ himself, John Cena, is going to get a good, hard look at who awaits him at SummerSlam in Cleveland. The winner of the King of the Ring, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, coming down here to confront John Cena, the man that took everything away from Cody Rhodes, the man that took his entire kingdom away from him at WrestleMania. Rhodes looking to rectify that very mistake come SummerSlam. And we are getting a showdown for the ages to close our show, folks. Rhodes and Cena. SummerSlam can't come soon enough. Rhodes and Cena. Wait a minute. That's CM Punk. CM Punk. What the hell is CM Punk doing here? CM Punk getting in the face of John Cena. Punk was Cena's opponent last month at Money in the Bank. What the hell does he have to do with all this? Is CM Punk done with Cena just yet? Cody Rhodes looking to also get his revenge on John Cena. What lies in store for the WWE Champion when we get to the road to SummerSlam?